Welcome into On Deck. I'm Tyler Redmond. As always, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date with everything going on with your Atlanta Braves and, of course, everything going on in the MLB postseason. And what an exciting night it was last night. The Braves taking on the Dodgers for the first time this year and for the first time in the postseason since 2018. And they managed to get a win. A lot of exciting things happened last night. Started off with Freddie Freeman in the top of the first, hitting a homer against Walker Buehler to put the Braves up 1-0 early on. And in the bottom of the fifth, Kike Hernandez would homer to tie it back up. But in the top of the ninth tie ball game, Austin Riley would hit a go-ahead homer to take the lead 2-1, and it was all downhill for the Dodgers after that. Ozuna would single, scoring Acuna 3-1 Braves, and Albies would hit a two-run shot, scoring he and Ozuna later in the ninth inning to take the lead further 5-1 Braves. So a lot of guys to give credit to. Obviously Freddie Freeman in the first inning, Austin Riley hitting a homer, Ozuna had a big single to drive in another run, and of course Ozzie Albies with a two-run shot. I don't think we can forget about Max Fried, though. He went 6 innings yesterday, only giving up one earned run on one homer, scattering 4 hits, and he got 9 strikeouts yesterday. These starting pitchers were making the offenses look silly. Walker Buehler had 5 innings pitched. He scattered 3 hits, 1 earned run on 1 homer. That was courtesy of Freddie Freeman, and he also got 7 strikeouts. So great starting pitching on both sides yesterday. Obviously, the Braves bullpen lasted just a little bit longer than LA, but they managed to win Game 1, and Game 1 is very significant. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that, but first we have to talk about some of the headlines going around. The biggest one probably being Adam Duvall. If you missed it in the top of the second inning yesterday, he left the game with an oblique injury, and it's not looking good for a possible Duvall return this postseason, according to the rumors going around and according to what Snitker said during the game and after the game yesterday. This is typically a 2-week long injury, obliques are. So I think it's probably a day-by-day at the moment. They haven't announced that they're bringing someone up from the taxi squad, but even Snit said that he didn't expect there to be a good outcome here. So with that said, there's a reason that the Braves aren't immediately going to the taxi squad. If they do that, they eliminate the chance for Adam Duvall to return in the World Series. And I'm sure they don't want to do that, obviously, with how much offensive production he brings to Atlanta. So I'm sure it'll be day by day, and hopefully later on in the series we'll find out how long he's going to be out for and if they're going to pull someone else up from the taxi squad. But Duvall's exit did allow for Christian Pache to come in and have a couple at-bats, his first postseason at-bats. He drew a walk in his first one. But we also saw Pablo Sandoval for the first time last night. He drew a walk to load the bases. We saw Charlie Culberson. He took the outfield late in the game. If we're going to have them around anyway, I want to see them have some playing time. So I don't mind it at all. But yesterday, you can't overstate how big of a win it was over the Dodgers. We need to win early on. The Braves are undefeated so far this postseason, 6-0. So it's good that we won early because after we get past Fried, Anderson, and Wright, after we get past Game 3, the starting pitching becomes a little bit questionable. Obviously, we have Bryce Wilson and Huascar Ynoa, but then after that, it's probably going to be a bullpen game. Or a bullpen game of some sorts. Maybe Max Fried comes back on short rest. So if we can win early, that is very, very important, and we managed to do that last night. Hopefully we'll be able to do it tonight as well. But how about Austin Riley, that go-ahead homer in the ninth inning? You know, I've said a couple times that I thought he was going to be a guy to just pop off and have a big moment, and he's lacked that defining moment at the plate this postseason. He finally got it last night. Hopefully there will be more to come. I think he's a guy that can carry an offense when he's hot. So hopefully that was just the beginning of what he'll do this postseason. But also, how about Freddie Freeman? That big shot in the first inning obviously put the Braves up 1-0 and gave Max Fried a little bit of time to settle down on the mound and really perform well, which he managed to do. A lot of heroes last night. The biggest one to me, though, Austin Riley. He was kind of my dark horse pick. I was asked in the live stream last night what my dark horse pick would be, and it was Austin Riley, and I was glad to see him have a moment like he did last night. That homer is the first go-ahead homer in the ninth inning. He's the youngest player to do that since Chipper Jones in 1995. If you're superstitious, just throwing it out there. So he also had some struggles this year. You know, he's had some good at bats in this postseason. He was finally rewarded for it. So heck of a job by the offense, heck of a job by Max Fried, and of course the bullpen did well too. But we've come to expect that. And the Braves are dangerous. I told you that the other day. I still think that. I still think they can beat the Dodgers. They proved it last night that they can beat the Dodgers at their best. And the Braves are beating the odds currently. So hopefully they'll continue to do that. It will be Ian Anderson taking the mound tonight versus Clayton Kershaw. That will be one to see. It comes on at 6 p.m. tonight. It will be the rookie versus the future Hall of Famer. So you won't want to miss it. It is a postseason game for the ages, hopefully. Hopefully there will be some excitement for the Braves tonight. Will Ian be enough? He's already had 2 postseason scoreless appearances so far this year. And can he keep that Dodger offense at bay? That is a question that's going to have to be answered tonight. Let's hope the offense can get him out to an early lead like they did for Max Fried last night. But I expect nothing but excitement out of Ian Anderson. I truly do. So to see the recap of that, to see more about the Braves postseason, and to see content from Globe Life Field this week, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell for notifications so you can stay updated with everything going on. I try to keep you updated with as much Braves content as I can here. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time on deck.